tell ourselves there's nothing to fear, but sometimes we are wrong. Hello, folks. Welcome back to my channel. This is Horror Town, and I'm here today to be reviewing another horror film. And this time I've decided to do The Strangers. If you hear some traffic coming from outside, nothing. Just wanted to let you know, since we're reviewing a pretty scary film, if I do say so myself. So, The Strangers, what is this movie about? So, this is a 2008 American psychological horror film, according to Wikipedia, that was written and directed by Brian Bertino. This movie stars Liv Tyler and Scott Speedman. So basically, this movie is about this married couple, and they have this vacation home, right? That they're going to be spending the weekend at, if I'm not mistaken. But as they're there, basically, they're, to cut a long story short, since the title is pretty obvious, and also the whole movie poster that you can see there, well, they're going to be disrupted by these strangers, by these intruders who are going to be trying to break into their house. So basically, this is pretty much how it goes, and they're going to have to try to survive the night and escape from these people, from these crazy guys, these crazy persons. I'm sorry. I know that sounds a little uninspired, but what can I say? Which is kind of funny, since this movie happens to have been inspired by true events, as you can tell there on the movie poster, the bottom, right? So, yes, it was inspired by, it says here, some Manson family Tate murders, some break-ins that Bertino, the director, witnessed, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, as a child. As I'm reading off Wikipedia a little bit with my own words, so I'm not entirely sure. But yes, there are a few real life cases that might have, inspired the director to direct this movie, to write and to direct it. So yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. So yes, this is a home invasion film, right? A home invasion film, that's what it's called. That's the genre. Oh, big truck out there. So this is basically like a home invasion film is a movie when you have some kind of serial killer, some evil person trying to break into somebody's house. And basically, this is the mood of this genre, right? So this is pretty much how it is. There are other home invasion films. There are many, as a matter of fact, but this one is one of the first ones that comes to mind when it comes to the genre, since many people have watched this film, and also there's a sequel. There have been newer movies released not so long ago. The latest in 2018. I haven't watched any of those. I just watched the first one for now, so I'm just gonna be reviewing this one. But yes, this is where it ends for me. But yes, I still wanted to review it since I've just happened to watch it recently, and this is the kind of movie that people speak about. So what the heck? Let's go ahead and do it. So yes, now that I've spoken about the mood of the show, I'm gonna the mood of the show. What the heck am I speaking about? The mood of the movie. I'm reviewing TV shows as well, so that's why sometimes I get a little slightly confused. But yes, this is the mood of the movie, what is happening. And they have this big house all to themselves, and the strangers are going to come there. It's pretty scary. So let's hear about my thoughts right now that I've kind of explained a little bit what this movie is about. So The Strangers is a really good film, in my opinion. I know that many people might not share my enthusiasm, my opinion, but I really loved this film. It's really scary. The whole kind of house lost in the middle of the woods setting really works very well, right? And we have Liv Tyler, who plays the main character, Her character's name is, let's see if I can find her character's name, Kristen McKay, right? She plays Kristen McKay, and also Liv Tyler is known for her roles in other productions and other movies. One of the main ones being Lord of the Rings, right? When where she plays Arwen, right? So but she's such a talented actress, right? She's beautiful, and in this episode, in this movie, she's really good as a. She screams a lot, and you can tell that her eyes, the look of in her eyes, she's scared, all right. And this is exactly what this film aims to do. It's a psychological thriller. It makes people scared, right? To in their own house, this feeling of insecurity that people might feel, right? When they're confronted by an imminent sense of danger, right? And they're at the place where they're supposed to feel safe, the safest, right? In the sense that, of course, only God keeps us safe. But in I'm talking about from the movie's perspective, one is supposed to feel safe at their house, right, by the will of God. But in this movie, it's actually everything is challenged, right? This feeling of security that these characters have is basically being impeded, right? It's basically being put to the test, right? So, yes, within the movie itself, they're not safe per se because of the strangers that keep on prowling around and trying to kill them, right? And basically, you have Kristen and her husband, James Hoyt, who's played by Scott Speedman, who's a pretty decent actor, too, I have to say. He's good looking as well. He's a hunk, he's a handsome person, and he's also really, really good, in my opinion. He's the husband, right? And he's good. He's good. He's pretty good. Then there's also a friend of theirs, I believe Glenn Howerton, who plays Mike. And then we have the strangers, Dollface, played by Jim Ward, Kip Weeks, who plays the man in the mask, and we have Laura Margolis, who plays the pinup girl. But yes, all this whole yes, at the chasing scenes in the woods, in and out of the house, I thought they were brilliant, and really the way the camera keeps on following Liv Tyler's character, Kristen McKay, who was basically the focus of the film. I thought that was awesome. It's really, really good. You really believe it. You really believe that the character is scared, is threatened, and it's like these kind of people are like hunters, right? Hunting for prey. So they're basically running around in and out of the house, chasing Kristen, and yes, you don't even know why they're doing this. And at the end, as they say, you know, you get an idea, which is just disturbing. So there's no real, I guess, is the motive itself is interesting. I won't tell you what it is because I don't want to spoil, but really, really cool film. Really, really enjoyed it. And yes, the house, the place, as you can tell here with the deer head and the whole. I like this movie poster too, and you see Liv Tyler's character in the foreground, and you have this figure in the hiding in the back, some kind of burlap bag as a mask, and this, which I think was pretty good, pretty scary. And you have the stranger there lurking in the darkness, in the shadows, by the piano, right? I really enjoyed this, especially the jump scares when you have this burlap masked guy just showing up out of nowhere. Just it's there are a few jump scares in this film, but they're really efficient, right? And it's not overdone or anything. It's really, really good. So The Strangers. If I were to rate this movie on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. It's a really good film. And please, if you haven't watched it, give it a shot, give it a try. I know that many people might not like this film. Yes, this awesome reviewer, Johnny Raven, I think he did review a few of them. I have to check them out, God willing. But I'm not sure if he loved them that much. And I can totally respect that if you haven't watched, if you don't really enjoy them, that's fine. That's fine with me. You're entitled to, everybody's entitled to their own opinions. But for me personally, I really think that this really works as a psychological thriller. And watching it when you're alone in a big house, whether it's your own house or some friend's house, or some kind of vacation house that you're renting in the summer. Doesn't matter, just watch this movie when you're alone, and I can tell you, you'll be scared even when you hear the sound. You'd be wondering. But of course, then of course you're not scared, because when you just remember that that's just a film, right? It's just a movie. It's just this reality within the movie itself, right? And yeah, that's all it is, really. But it really works. It really scares us. So yes. Anyhow, that's all I have to say about this film. 9 out of 10 for me. Really good film. I really enjoyed it. What about you folks? What did you think about this movie? Oh, and just before I forget to mention, the ending, the final twist, is a really scary one as well. So I didn't mention that, but the movie mostly takes place at night, and I think that it definitely offers a great, an awesome, setting, scary and everything. But the near the end, you have some daytime as well, and it's still scary. Anyhow, that's it for my review. I really enjoyed the movie from beginning to end, up to the final twist that cut me off by surprise. Don't laugh, for those who have watched it. Anyhow, what did you think about this movie, folks? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching. And as I said, 9 out of 10 for me. And I would really like to hear about your thoughts and views on this movie. In the meantime, folks, stay safe. Goodbye. And take care. This is Horror Town for you signing off.